All right, we are live now. So this is Indie Talk with Jesse and Jaron, featuring one half of the MAW Tag Team Champions, Rampage Santana. So, how's it going, Rampage?
Pretty dope, honestly.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, living
Yeah,
life.
yeah, we're lucky to have you on. You've been a pretty hot commodity lately, coming out of the academy and doing all these shows and MAW and Field of Maine. So it's definitely awesome to have you on.
Yeah, it feels good to be here and be back in the academy,
Mm-hmm.
so I
Yeah,
can actually become like a legitimate wrestler. You know.
yeah, yeah, definitely. So yeah, we actually had you on a little earlier, didn't we? We had you on a little bit earlier, didn't we? When you interrupted Johnny Oxbow. So
Yeah, that
yeah,
guy's a
that was
douchebag.
kind of quite the surprise to have on here.
I deal with losers on the not everyday basis, so I enjoy when I come across them. You know.
Mm. Yeah. All right. Let's first start off with talk about training at the academy with Ken Anderson.
Yeah, dude. So I trained at the academy for a little bit before it shut down, and then I started working with Greg, who's been like a big mentor, trainer, influence. Like a lot of the reasons why I do a lot of the moves that I do and how I do them is all because of you know that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kent, being able to work with Kent now, I know a lot of the old school stuff, the laying it in and holds and whatnot. But now it's time to learn how to do the new school. So I'm really excited to be back at the academy. He's a great coach. He's
Mm-hmm.
super like you would expect him to be like a really scary guy, but
Yeah.
he's super nice. Like he's really intelligent, down to earth, like always listens. Like if you have something to say, even if it's dumb, he won't tell you that it's dumb. Just like,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Like he's super nice. He's a great teacher too.
Okay. Yeah, I think Ken overall, he seems like a good guy, and I hear from one of the students sounds pretty good. So yeah. The academy, it's been a pretty successful school with having so many stars coming out of there and making their way to MAW and now at AEW. So
Yep.
yeah,
And WWE. Don't forget about Tiffany
and
Stratton.
WWE. Oh yeah,
Tiffany
yeah.
Stratton came from there, and then we've got I know Javier worked there a little bit. I don't think he worked with Ken, but he worked out of the academy
Oh, okay.
for a hot second. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
great
Yeah.
coaches.
Okay. Yeah. And like you said, you're also a Greg Gagne guy. So what's it like working with Greg?
Dude, it's hard, honestly. That guy
Yeah.
pushes like he always tells me that he tries to train me the way Vern trained him, which is a really scary thought because you hear horror stories, right? Like you've heard like
Mm-hmm.
puking and like guys screaming and crying.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. It hurts a lot. Like Ganja training is not fun. It's not for everyone. I wish that I still had access to it. He just had like another back surgery, so I really can't train with him as much. But back during last winter, we were training in like all the -degree weather, in the ring, taking flip bumps, slams, arm drags, working on holds, taking more bumps. He's a guy on like, you got to have a really good bump if you're going to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Kills us. It hurts. Dude, he sat me in a corner for like 30 minutes and was just trying to teach me how to throw a punch. And I walked out with like a Greg-sized handprint on my face.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Taking the real punches, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To shoot.
Yeah. I'll let you go with the question, Jesse.
All right, so Rampage, do you have any future plans to go after the system and the MAW title?
Oh, dude, I have nothing but intent to hold every title in MAW. So if that means I have to go after Joey Avalon, because he kicked me in my face last time. I don't know if you guys have seen, but I've started using this pile driver that kind of kills people.
Yeah, I've seen that. Mm-hmm.
So there will be some of that for Joey. I got like 3 of those for System. You know,
Mm.
already got the tag team titles, so those aren't going anywhere. But anyone who tries to take them can catch a couple of those too.
There we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Walk
You
in, fuck shit up, and leave.
yeah, yeah. You and System have definitely had quite the rivalry within the few years that you've been on the scene. So yeah,
A few
they're
years. It's only
awesome
been a
matches.
year, Jaron. Don't make me seem like a vet.
Well, no, 1.5 years ish. Give it
Okay,
one in a
that
month.
works.
March, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
He's
good.
not a veteran. He's still a young rookie guy. So yeah, he's not old yet.
Not old yet.
Not old yet. Yeah. And then, yeah, you were talking about Joey Avalon too. I remember seeing you face him at in November. That was the MAW tag team or the MAW title tournament. So
Yep.
it's definitely awesome to see that. I think that was an awesome match.
Thanks,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Joey definitely brings out the best in everyone that he works with. He's really smart. He's really athletic. I don't know if you've seen it, but the dirtbag's kind of looking skinny. Like he's getting thin. He's still a dirtbag, but yeah, I acknowledge the gym gains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously you're a big favorite, but since I've seen him in, I think it was like 2018, 2019, I would still say that Joey Avalon's probably the best Midwest wrestler right now. So yeah, he's a great talent. I just can't. I like his shovel gimmick and everything. So.
See, the only thing is, I won't even say I'm the best in the Midwest because Kyle Pro's the best in the Midwest.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing. But I think I'm
Mhm.
like fourth, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
fourth because I'm a big, even though System's a real dirtbag, like he's one of my favorite indie talents.
Mhm.
I'm a really, really, really big fan of Riley Jackson. That guy's awesome. I put myself like after.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll put NDS right there because Levy's awesome as well. But,
Yeah, Levy is pretty good.
and then there's Brandon Gore. I'll make myself my fifth favorite wrestler on the Indies. Brandon Gore is pretty awesome.
Yeah, Brandon Gore is insane how good he is, and some at the
I beat him.
beginning of his career. Oh, he did.
I'm
When did
1-0
you guys
against
face
Brandon
each
Gore.
other?
Huh?
When did you guys face each other?
2 weeks ago. Paradise City Wrestling. You guys got to start showing up to Paradise.
Oh,
It's
you were at
insane.
that. I know. Yeah, I gotta get down there one of these times.
I finished him with that pile driver.
Oh, okay.
It was a great match.
Okay. Yeah, they never advertised the specific matches. They just show the poster. I'm like, oh, that looks like a good show. And then now Rampage and Brandon are facing each other. So.
Dude, it's one of those shows where you got to show up because you never know what's gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
Eric Redbeard, he's popped up. You know, Ken was supposed to be at one of them. There's only been 3 shows, so Eric was at the first one. Ken was supposed to be at the second one. And we just had Sparks there too. Is it John Sparks? Johnny Sparks?
Johnny Sparks.
He runs Heavy on Wrestling.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
He was
I've
there.
heard of
He's super good.
Yeah. Okay.
All really big shows too. Always sell out. You gotta make your way, Jared. I'll pay for your ticket if I have to. Jesse, if you wanna make your way to PCW, I got you guys. We need content anyway because no one's they don't have a consistent cameraman right now. And it'd be nice to have some Jaren footage. You know.
Oh.
It'd be nice to have some Jaren footage.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I record everything. So record and talk and images. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it's so difficult because I'm stuck in Moorhead, Minnesota. So
Yeah, for college, right?
Yeah, for college. Yeah.
What school's that?
Yeah. At Minnesota State University, Moorhead.
Okay. So still UM.
Yeah, you pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. That's
10 minutes from Fargo. So yeah, yeah.
You liking the college life?
Yeah, yeah. It's been pretty good. I've been I'm passing, so that's a good thing. Yeah. But yeah, I've been learning more about graphic design, which I'm pretty much using for the posters that I make. I use everyone and you. So yeah, for the shows and yeah, graphic design is definitely fun. And yeah, speaking of North Dakota, I've gone up to the Below Zero Wrestling territory where you've been a few times. So you were at Fergus Falls. You want to talk about that?
I was. I beat that dumbass Matthias with the same pile driver that I beat Brandon Gore with. No, I just once I get you up there for that pile driver, I don't think there's any going back. honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
No going back.
yeah. It's a pretty insane move that you got there. So,
Call
mhm.
it the Slammy Davis driver. No one else knows that name besides you two right now. The Slammy Davis
Oh,
driver. Because if it's
oh,
like
no
the
one's told
junior,
it.
but I replaced the JR with the DR because I'm
Oh,
cool like that. I'm smart sometimes.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'll let you go, Jesse.
All right. The first time I seen you wrestle Rampage was back in October. I've actually seen you twice now. The first match, you were teamed with the Barbarian and Scott Steiner. How was
Oh,
that teaming with those guys for you?
dude, that's awesome. It was an awesome experience because I mean, I wasn't super familiar with Barbarian. I mean, I know who the Barbarian is, but I'm like 21.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in 2000. I barely know too much outside of the 2008 era of wrestling. So I have to like go back and like learn all of that while keeping up with everything now.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's so many eras, but I know I was familiar with Barbarian and his tag team partner. I know Mang too. Mang's pretty badass. But so going into that match with like Scott Steiner, who I like grew up watching, Big Papa Pump, that was awesome. He's such a nice dude. He loses his cool in the ring and all in the ramp. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he's so awesome. He's such a nice dude, really smart.
For
Barbarian's the
sure.
nicest dude you guys ever meet too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you said, I'm not too. I've never. Well, I mean, I've heard of Barbarian, but I've seen him at the event and facing you. He was definitely a great talent and obviously a big name back in the days. So, yeah, and then
Yeah, I
Scott.
mean we're young though, like if we were like everyone else like that we thought was cool is like in their 30s now.
Yeah.
Like everybody born in the 90s is pretty much going into their 30s now, and we can't keep up with like that era. So now we gotta like watch our shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's
Mm,
taking time to go back and watch that stuff, which is what I'm really doing. I'm only really watching, NXT 2.0 because I got some homies on there and watch a
uh,
little bit of AEW when I see Dante or Darius on, or Julia, and
yeah, yeah.
or JDX is on there pretty often. Gore's been on there too, but
Mm-hmm.
other than that, I'm watching like 80s, 70s, and ruthless aggression era of wrestling.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's cool that you definitely are studying some old film from like 70s. I've only really gone to 80s, but 70s is definitely a great period of wrestling, and there's so much
Awesome, dude.
fun. Hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you need some match suggestions, dude, I'm telling you, you gotta watch Greg Gagne versus Kurt Hennig. That was some
Hmm.
heat. I don't know if that was the 70s. That might have been the 80s. But then I saw frick, Ricky Steamboat versus Jimmy Snuka. I think it's All Japan Wrestling. That was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude. And then Tiger Kid, no, Tiger Mask and Dynamite Kid. I flipped the names. I don't know if that was in the 70s or 80s, but probably not the 70s because Benoit was in that. But that was it's kind of fast and they don't sell too much, but like it's a really cool match.
Yeah.
Some of my favorites.
Mm. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking through the chat right here, and Bullet Bronson's on here. He says, "Look, it is my MG boy Rampage." So you want to
How
say,
do I see this stuff?
yeah. Uh,
Let's see.
well, I got a bigger screen because I'm using a computer, but
Oh, he
yeah,
meant my boy. What's good? What's good, bro? That
yeah.
man just had a child.
Batman had a child.
Yeah, he just had a kid. He just had baby
Oh,
Bronson.
Batman. I think he said
Bullet
Batman. I was
baby.
like, what? Batman had, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he recently had a child and he's a young father. So we were talking
Yeah.
about that with him. He was on our show last time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was like what last week we had him on, Jaren.
Yeah, I believe it was last week on Wednesdays. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Bronson?
Yeah, and
yeah. We had both.
speaking of Bullet, he has also been going through some harassment on Facebook. It's like we interviewed him last week, and like a day after our interview, some guy started haranguing him.
Hmm.
And I don't
I don't know if it's specifically the interview, but yeah, it was definitely not good though.
know.
Hmm.
We got to get Bronson to start coming to the academy, dude. Tell you, it's the greatest school in Midwest. There's no school better.
Yeah,
You won't get. I mean, there's a like I'll give it. There's 3 good schools in the Midwest that I'm in love with, like ACW and Nick Colucci and Hornswoggle have a really good school. Like a lot of their talents, are super great. And then there's the Dojo in Milwaukee, I think, or Green Bay, one of the 2, and that's run by Shane Hills. Their talent's freaking awesome. They got like you guys are familiar with like Skits and Aaron Arsenal and those guys, right?
Yeah, I've heard
those guys come from those schools.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What was the second show you went to, Jesse?
Let's see. Here I just sent the message at Bullet. He said, "I told these guys I'm hitting the academy." Ha ha.
Someday Bullet will be in the academy. So. Yeah.
If he wants to blow up, he's got athleticism. He can take a nice bomb.
Yeah.
For sure.
He barks when I stop rubbing his butt. He barks when I stop rubbing his butt. He doesn't like when I don't rub it.
All butt rubbing in the background.
My bad.
You're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's always...
Yeah, Rampage Santana rubs butts. Put it in the
It's going to be a t-shirt now.
What was that second show you hit, Jesse?
The second question was...
the second show.
The
first one was the Steiner show.
He said the second
show. And the second show was Faribault. I seen you against
I'm so sorry. No, kidding.
Whatever that take
Joey Alpha
was.
And Dick Powers beat my ass. But, yeah. These guys hit hard.
And that night over in Faribault, I thought you did a tremendous job. I mean, you were all over the ring, so I definitely can't wait for the next MAW event over in Faribault on May 13th. Hopefully you'll be on that show as well.
I'm at, I think, how close is Wilmer to Faribault? I don't think it's too far, is it? Pretty close, right?
Yeah.
You can make your way to Wilmer Mania. That's going to be pretty fun. It's me versus Paul Vert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I think I'm as of right now I'm planning on going to that, so it should be pretty good to see a Wilmer Mania and seeing Rampage Santana doing his thing. So yeah.
Wait, you can't see what I'm doing right now. Hold on, let me.
Flexing.
That's.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just the shrug of the shoulders,
Yeah. Speaking of Bullet Bronson again, we talked to him last time, and he said you were part of you helped him find his wrestling name.
Oh yeah, dude. I picked his wrestling name out. He didn't know what the hell he wanted. I think he wanted to go with like Crab Person or something like that. He was going with like really interesting names. I'm like,
I
was like, what's your wrestling style? He goes, I don't know. I kind of want to like be like a bullet, just constantly flying all over the place, hitting hard. It's like, okay, well, the name Bronson sounds kind of cool. Throw them together.
Yeah, it definitely is a good name, and he's got good character so far. The mask and the type. Yeah.
I think he's got to get a custom one made.
Yeah.
I got guys for him if he needs guys to create his new mask.
Yeah.
They'll draw it up for him.
Yeah. I can't wait to see in the future. He's hoping to get different ring gears and explore with different colors, and I think having the foreign colors with the mask and the type he's already got would be pretty cool on him. So yeah. Oh, he says Rampage. I need a custom maker. Been looking for one.
Oh, did
he? Yeah. And then,
what's good, Derek?
Derek's in the chat. Yeah.
Hey, Derek.
He's going to be on the show later tonight.
He's actually going to be on after you.
Yeah. All right. Who are some of your closest friends in the wrestling business right now?
I'm like almost for sure that you can probably guess. Uh, but I'm really tight with NDS. Those are my boys.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Pro's my boy. System's my boy. Jerry's my boy.
Mm-hmm.
So fresh, even though he's an annoying little loudmouth prick. That's my boy. Dick
Yeah.
Powers is my boy. Well, you guys probably know him as Richard Powers. Richard Powers is my boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know who Caitlin Diamond is, but she's my boy too.
I think I've heard of her. Yeah.
She's been on Ring of Honor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
big time. Who else
Okay.
is my boy that like is on the Minnesota scene that we always have over? Stonehenge. That's my freaking
Oh,
boy.
so
I love Stonehenge.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
guy is huge.
He's
He's massive. I wrestled him a couple times.
Yeah.
Once.
I was there at last summer. You first him at MAW, so that
Yeah, I
was
busted
pretty
him
good.
open that night.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a pretty good match. I think that was maybe the first time I saw you, but yeah, I was like, who's this Rampage guy? I'm like, well, he's a good guy.
I feel like I've seen you before that, Bill.
You probably have, yeah, because I started going back to shows in early 2021. I went to one entire show in 2020, and then COVID, and then I think one of the MIW shows was. Oh wait a minute, no,
Did you ever go to any of the AWF shows?
no, I haven't gone to any AWF yet. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I think no, I did go to one show before that. It was first saw you at MIW in maybe February or something. You were Leonard Literacy. Yeah, that was the
That
one.
might have been the one.
Yeah. We were
That
talking
might
about
have been the
ring
one.
gears, and you're like, you gotta make a figure of me, and then like 9 months later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
beat the hell out of Leonard that night. I feel really. That's also another buddy of mine. I love Leonard. Pretty
Yeah,
much the whole
Leonard's
MAW roster, I have love for all of them, and they're all my dogs.
Yeah,
Banner, good. Those are my homies.
yeah. Leonard's an awesome
Except
guy.
for the system. I take him off my list. Yeah.
Oh no,
And Johnny Oxbow. Screw that guy too.
Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's his name, right? Johnny Knoxville?
oh Oxbow. Yeah.
Oh, it's Oxbow? That's his name?
Johnny Knoxville's an actor.
That's his...
I'm like, what's wrong with Johnny Knoxville?
I thought he only had a first name.
Oh,
His parents loved him enough to like throw their last name onto his.
yeah.
They wanted to have that kind of attachment to a moron like Johnny.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir. Yeah. For a sec, he said sad. Johnny Knoxville. I'm like the guy from after the Jackasses. Rampage is heat with Knoxville.
Yeah, dude, I got heat with Knoxville now.
Oh man.
Nah, dude, I got heat with the guy that walks around with a camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't even know if he's on MAW's payroll. Honestly, like next time you talk to him, ask him if they pay him to appear to be like. Or does system pay him? Like, does he buy him a cheeseburger, hot dog, and a handshake?
Yeah, probably just.
He's doing something strange for sure with the system, come to the ring, but it's definitely not for spare change.
Yeah.
Odd.
Yeah. He was a pretty interesting guy to talk to though. He decided to choose the system of all people to be with though. Yeah.
Out of all people.
Of all people. Yeah.
I'm like almost for sure that he's the reason why Sterling Bond like costed Garrison Creed. Or was it Craven? Craven. Pretty sure he costed Craven that title. In the finals. Like honestly, because Jimmy wasn't there, DJ wasn't there, but Johnny like so happened to be there, and then Sterling shows up. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Yeah. It was. It's definitely a coincidence. Yeah. So you're recently on a tag team with Lil Nas 8, right? And the Hitmakers. Talk about how that was formed.
Dude, that was like, I don't know. Nate's my boy. That just kind of happened, Like System had like beat him up last time they talked, and he was talking trash about it on social media. I just felt like it was the perfect time to, call up Nate and surprise him at Faribault.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
Oh
think
shit, Darby Allin's on TV.
Darby Allen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like systems though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I saw that he like put an open challenge out. Did you see that on at the last MAW show?
I think I did. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was
He
thinking.
called. I think he like was trash talking me. He trash talked Garrison Creed. Said he was the best in the Midwest. Yeah.
What's
Oh
up,
god.
bitch?
Uh-oh.
You think you just talk about me,
Here we
man?
go.
You think, yo, tit for tat, bro. Tit for tat.
I
I'm
didn't.
sorry. You're trying to make yourself relevant.
Bro, what do you
What's
mean?
your
Are you
last
trying to
name?
make yourself relevant? Talking my name, putting your name, or putting my name in your mouth?
I don't know what your name is. Who are you?
He called you
Come
Johnny
on, man. You
Knoxville.
know better than
Dude, they don't
that.
even let you in the locker room, guy. Who are you?
What do you mean?
Just-
Who am I?
I've
Who
never
are
seen you at
you?
the locker
You
room. I've
talking
never
about
seen you
how the
at any of the
system would
after
be
parties.
winning
Like,
without
what are you
me?
doing out
No,
there?
the system
I see system at the after parties.
would be winning with me or without me.
I don't see you there.
I'm just there to help.
When do you arrive to the venue and when do you leave it? You know, like I'm confused.
Yeah, I got to get a better security system on here.
Who is this guy? Who let him in? Who let it in? Smoking cigarettes?
Bro,
Dude,
you're so lucky I can't hear you right
my
now.
goodness.
You are so lucky I can't hear you right now.
Dude, I don't even want to hear. I'm glad you can't hear me. I really don't want to hear what you have to say. I don't talk to people who smoke cigs, dude.
Mm.
Pot, maybe. Cigs?
There's an exception to pot. No, man.
Y'all still sound like Mike. 1 second, I gotta reconnect. This man can't just get away with talking crap about me.
Oh, he didn't even get like 2 words out. What a puss.
Okay, now we're back.
Yeah. Oh man. I guess I don't know. I got to get a better
Who
security
let that
system.
guy in the chat?
Uh,
I don't know.
you're dropping the
Everyone came
ball.
to the last one. I don't know who let him into this one, but I know it wasn't Jerry.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it was Jerry. Would have
Jerry
done
the
something like
last one.
that. Yeah, Jerry helped you
Well,
though. Yeah.
that's
What's
what
my
Johnny's claiming that Jerry helped you. He figured you might have paid him with cream cheese.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
where this whole thing got started.
You got back
Sounded like
on
some
again.
chipmunks hide to ground AirPods.
Oh my
Can't
god,
believe
this
you, man.
Oh my god.
You really think
Why are
that
you here?
just by talking crap that you're going to get a title shot?
Oh my.
Like, what have you done to deserve a title shot? Rahit Raju absolutely whooped your ass. Oh, this man left.
Oh no.
What a baby.
Oh. Hopefully.
Okay, Johnny, did you pay Jerry and cream cheese to get you on the show again?
Oh.
No, I don't owe Jerry no cream cheese. I will never pay him cream cheese. None of that's never going to happen. He can keep living in his fantasy land, in his land of imagination. It's not going to happen. Oh, there's this little.
Oh
Johnny.
no.
Johnny.
You got to recover.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. What's up?
Or is the tar from your cigarettes clogging up your ears right now?
No, that's in my lungs, bro.
It's in your. You listen here, pal. You should. How about you tell your pal System that maybe I'll take him up on his challenge for DPW on March 27th.
He said that he was not putting up the title for you, though. Like, literally,
He did
what
not.
match
Did you, I don't know,
have
but I
you
saw.
won?
I don't know if you saw on the promo. I heard the promo. I wasn't there because I was wrestling bigger time people than the System. But
Yeah.
I saw the promo where he
There's no
called
one bigger
himself the
than
best in the Midwest.
He said that he would
I'm pretty sure
never
like he cheated
face a
throughout
guy
the
like
entire
you. He's
tournament.
only
He
going to
would have been beat
face
like 4
people
times
with
if
big
he
names. Bro, who have you beat?
Only
You
people.
lost to Rahit Raju. You lost to Ken. Bro, Ken, that old man beat your ass. That old man beat you so badly.
Dude, how about this? I beat Jimmy. I beat BJ. I beat System.
You never pinned System. When did you pin System?
In camp, I've beaten Dante Martin and Darius Martin.
Okay, in camp. Okay, with
That's
no
not on
cameras
TV,
on,
but
no witnesses.
there's no footage. But I'm pretty sure I pinned them a couple of times, okay?
Okay.
Who have you ever beaten, Johnny? Who trained you?
I'm gonna beat your ass when it
You're gonna
comes
beat
down
my
to
ass.
it
You're
on
just a guy
the
that watches
27th.
wrestling, guy.
You're just a guy.
You come on podcasts and interrupt podcasts because you want to be what I am, and that is a sports entertainer. And you'll never be a sports entertainer because you are nothing more
Sports entertainer.
than the
What is
guy
this?
that
The
I
Fed?
perform for. And you will never be nothing more than the guy that pays a ticket to see me. You understand that?
I would
Respectfully,
never,
of course.
ever give the Fed money. Ever.
Never.
The Fed money.
The Fed.
Yeah.
Fed money.
I'm not even signed to the Fed, bro. I'm just saying, like, I'm a sports entertainer, and you are a guy that watches AEW from home.
Nah, you're a wannabe, bruh. You're just a wannabe.
I'm a
You just
wannabe.
keep working on independence, and that's all you're going to be, is just seeing these small, itty bitty little independents. You'll check for a bit of this, a little bit of that.
Dude, does the system even know any wrestling moves? What's a wrestling move the system does besides cheating and low blows and eye
the
pokes
figure
and
four?
cheating and choking
What are
people
you
out on the ropes?
talking
'Cause
about?
I've
The
never done
most
that.
move of all time, the figure four, that man is perfect and continuously wins
gosh.
with.
I've
What are
gotten
you
out of that
talking
before, though.
about?
I literally rolled him up. I rolled him up in a figure four. He can't put me in a figure four. But I've hit him with 619s.
That's how you're going to lose.
Pop up
That's how
power
you're going to
slams.
lose.
I'm not gonna, dude. I can shoot the promoter a text if you want.
Oh, really?
Because I don't know who's wrestling the system right now, but I could probably like politic my way in there.
Okay, I'll see you later.
If you want, and then I'll beat your guy's ass, and then maybe you can be ringside to videograph that shit.
You can keep dreaming.
Dude, I can't.
But just know, when the ref isn't looking, it's all over for you. I'm going to super kick you into next year. You're going to wake up and it'll be 2023, and you're going to be like,
you sound stupid.
Where am I?
You probably don't even know how to get into a wrestling ring.
What do you mean? You see me every single time that I'm there getting into a wrestling ring. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, using the stairs probably. How do you get into a wrestling ring?
I jump up on that bitch like Brock Lesnar, motherfucker. Just
right. No, you're
sorry
not.
if I
You're
can't
not
swear
athletic
on
enough,
this.
guy.
This man's just got me heated.
Right. You can bench press a pencil.
Hey, you know what? What I bench is none of your business.
Right. Okay. Look. When you come to MAW and we put you on our payroll and you're made as one of the talents, and you step into a wrestling ring and we wrestle each other, and you beat me, then you can talk all the shit you want.
All right. Bet.
All you gotta do is pin me.
I'm holding you to it. You literally, you got it.
Hold me to it.
On footage.
Hey, before I go,
you already know.
Oh, because my phone's at like 2%. Before I go, what's your name? Before I go.
Oh, really? That's
Chico,
so funny.
Chico,
That's so funny. Taking hints from Craig.
Craig. Not Craig. All right.
Oh, he froze.
I think we gotta send Johnny off though. I think there's much beef going on right here. Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you some other time, Johnny. That was interesting. Oh no,
hey man, thanks for sending me that link. I literally got on the perfect time. I got on. I saw that this man was saying all this nonsense, putting my name in his mouth, putting System's name in his mouth when he knows he can't back it up. He's just talking. And once again, I got him right where I want him. I got him right where I want him. He's going to be thinking about me the entire time at DPW. He's literally going to be so mad and so heated when I'm on the outside of that ring chirping him. And then just out of nowhere, System's going to get that win. And he's going to be end still. MAW. World Heavyweight Champion. The champion of the Midwest. All right, boys. I appreciate you letting me in. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're back from commercial break.
We're back from commercial break.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Is Rampage completely done then, or is I don't know. I mean, he said his phone was gonna die, but
yeah, if he doesn't come on in, if he doesn't come back here in a few minutes, then we'll just call it wraps with him, and then maybe start with Derek.
okay. I sent him a message and we'll see, but that was pretty interesting though. Darn security on this thing.
It It sounded like there's a challenge made from Rampage to Johnny, and it sounded like Johnny accepted it. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, he says he's got to find a charger. So
Don't tell me, not a worry.
yeah,
Oh, jeez.
man. Yeah, we just stopped for a sec. There's a lot of challenges going on now, and we got interruptions and shows. What are we gonna do about this, Jesse?
Get better security.
I think so.
I, I don't think Jerry's doing a good job. I think we're gonna have to fire Jerry and
I think.
bring somebody else in.
Oh man,
I told Jerry his contract was going to be cream cheese, and he let us down.
he's gonna be cream cheese. Yeah, yeah.
We may have to go old school. We may have to get Eddie Sharkey to be new security.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Eddie would whoop some rear end.
Mm-hmm. I'll send Eddie to some hacker's house or something. Send him to
Yeah,
John's house.
and I
Yeah.
know Eddie won't work for cream cheese. Just give him a beer here and there, and he'd be happy with that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, Jerry. I think Jerry's just behind all of this now.
We're gonna have to get Jerry back on the show here and find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's dangling that cream cheese in front of his nose.
Yeah, we gotta lure Jerry out somehow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Huh. What's he? He's doing the podcast at an Android user's house. That's pretty bad Wi-Fi. What's wrong with? I'm using an Android right now. Well, I'm using an Android phone and an Apple computer, but yeah. Oh man, difficulties. Yeah,
It's been a wild night.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's I don't know what's. I think we gotta take this to David and see what he thinks about this.
I'm about ready to send David a email through Facebook and ask him what's going on, why Johnny's interfering with his MAW superstars and throwing out challenges.
Mm-hmm.
We may have to get him on the show and get Johnny and Rampage on, all three of them, and see if they can work out some kind of a deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Maybe we can get Nick to have it too. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe have a four-way match. Have the System, Johnny, Jerry, and Rampage in there, and see who comes out.
I think so. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lots of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, interruptions going on and everything.
Mm-hmm. We're just trying to have a show and we got all this stuff going on.
I know.
Trying to get the Rampage scoop. Yeah.
Yeah, that poor guy didn't even get a word in edgewise. Johnny was just right in there. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, yeah. I think he was in his basement somewhere. I was like, "What is this sketchy guy doing?"
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was like I thought for a minute there was Jerry.
I thought it was Jerry too. Yeah.
Like, okay, he's in his house now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Oh man. I think we had as soon as we started the show, it looked like we had we had about 3 viewers on that showed up right away, so that was a pretty good turnout.
Yeah, Bullet, Derek showed up, and then the interruptions started happening.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty insane stuff going. So, yeah.
Hopefully, next week's shows are a little better.
Yeah.
No interruptions.
I hope so too. Hopefully by then I'll like Johnny said, put a VPN on or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard anything from Rampage yet?
I don't think he hasn't said anything yet. He just said that last thing. Uh, hmm. I don't know how long his phone's gonna take to be able to at least process. Uh, and Johnny had to ruin it.
Yeah.
Johnny. Uh,
Called him Johnny Knoxville, and that made him mad.
Johnny Knoxville. I was so confused when he said Johnny Knoxville. I'm like, why do you have an issue with Johnny Knoxville? No.
Yeah, I thought that too. I was like, why are you talking about Johnny Knoxville? I mean, now we found out who he was talking about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
all right. I'll be right back with you.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me know if you hear from Rampage.
Okay. Yeah, currently texting Rampage to see if his phone is working now. I think Johnny crashed his phone with his magic abilities. Yeah. Oh man, pretty insane stuff we got going on the Indie Talk show, and we can only hope that the next show with Darius Jones works out pretty good. So I think he's got some stuff to talk about. So yeah. All right. Rampage is seeing my messages, so hopefully if we're able to get in a few more minutes on him.
Yeah, hopefully his phone will charge up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, lots of crazy stuff going on.
Unless he's rubbing dog butts or something. Yeah.
I don't know. It must be something in the air that people are interrupting people, and it's all Jerry's fault. He started it.
I think Jerry's sending around a variant or something. Yeah. Oh man.
Well, after we get all caught up with our guests, we're bringing Jerry back on. We're going to give him the third degree.
I think so. They got a lot of stuff to bring to his attention. So
yeah,
mainly cream cheese.
I don't go to his comedy shows or wrestling shows and interrupt him.
Yeah.
Same with you.
Yeah. That would be pretty hilarious. So Jerry, I got a bone to pick with you.
All right.
Yeah.
Bullet or did Rampage respond yet?
He saw the message, but he hasn't said anything. I don't want to end like this, but I don't. Oh, now he's
either do I. I mean, I don't really want to. I mean, I don't want him to think that we cut him short.
Yeah. All right, he says he's about to hop on now.
All right, I'll be right back with you.
Okay.
I'm just hoping the system doesn't pop on next. That could happen.
It could. Yeah. He's unpredictable too. Oh, he's back now.
All right.
That dirtbag Johnny have anything else to say after I left?
He just said you're trash and pretty. No, I think
trash, but I beat this guy.
That's pretty much how he summed it up. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I swore that there was a challenge made.
You said what?
I could swear that you made a challenge to him to step in the ring with you.
Oh, yeah, I did. Big time. Have you seen that guy?
Oh, yeah.
Sure, he might be like 6 foot, but he's probably like $130. I'd blow him over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, I'll go with another question. talked about working with Zoa Live Wrestling.
You said what?
Zoa Live, ZOWA.
Yep.
You got
I
a match.
wrestled Anakin Murphy there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was a fun show.
Hmm.
I also
no,
killed him with a pile driver.
You also have a wild.
I did.
Hmm.
I hit him. I popped him up before I hit it too, because he was like beating my ass sorta, and I just decided to stop playing with my food, throw him in the air, and drove him right down on his head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that pile driver is going to be a pretty good move in the future. Or, I mean, now and in the future. So,
That and the
yeah.
pop-up power slam, I don't think people really kick out of those. I don't think anyone's ever kicked out of them.
No, I don't think they have either. Mm-hmm. All right. I'll let you go, Jeff.
Okay. Hopefully we don't get no more interruptions. Do you have any desires to maybe work with the AWF and Tony DiNucci in the future?
Oh, dude, I would always love to work. Tony's my guy. I love Tony, and I love Petey, and I love Stonehenge, and I love Nick Nelson. I love everybody on AWF. I'm a mark for every single one of those guys, because even Eric Cannon, like all those guys are awesome talents. It just kind of sucks that we can't wrestle each other.
Oh, you are in a good relationship with Eric Cannon?
Oh no, I don't think Eric Cannon likes me, but I'm still a mark for his wrestling. He might not be like my encounters with him haven't been great, and that's probably just because those are my experiences with him. Well, dude's still a bomb ass wrestler, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't deny great wrestling. Like I'm still a Chris Benoit fan. Like Benoit's a. I don't like him as a human being or as a person, but technical, I can watch his wrestling all day.
Yeah, yeah. That's good to hear that too. Like put aside differences and recognize good wrestling. So yeah.
I think that's why that's why I don't really like technology, because like social media makes shit way too personal. You know, like it gives people a little bit too much access to shit, and it's not as fun to be able to like, you know, do the shit you do without, you know, like it's always cool to hear from the fans, but constantly hearing from them, like I don't want to hear what like all the Twitter marks want to see on WWE. I just want to see WWE put out content that I didn't know I wanted to see. Like no one told WWE like, yo, we definitely want Stone Cold Steve Austin like right now, you know, because that didn't happen. You know, they gave it to us with us not knowing that we wanted it. So I prefer
that's true.
wrestling stay that way. I don't want to know that my decisions, everything that I said that I want to see is gonna come to fruition. That shit's lame. That's boring as fuck. So I'm gonna chill with Vinnie Mac on this one and keep giving people not what they want, and then give us like a really big one, because he always does give us a really big one when we want it. You know, like that Roman heel turn. We all love Roman now. You know, that Brock face turn. We all love Brock. You know, like I always trust thee at the end. That's my desired place of work for the rest of my life. That's where I'd like to retire. That's where I'd like to become the greatest of all time, because I'm convinced that I'm going to be the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it with the help of Ken Anderson and Greg Gagne. What you should focus on is your demise. Come to EWA. Search Evolve Wrestling. Search
Evolve Wrestling.
My demise? As long as you guys can pay my trans and my fee, then I'll be there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, technology. I mean, transportation always.
Do you think this Derek Boucher, who is that? Do you think he can beat me?
Possibly.
I don't know. Here, should I search him up on Facebook really fast?
You want to search him up? Yeah. Derek, I think you might got some stuff going. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's just talking e-fed stuff. So yeah. Well, I don't know what happened with
Rampage. Oh wait, did he just shut off his screen or something? I think he searched it up to. I don't know if it's gonna be on Google or anything, but I just see.
Tell him I know what Derek means.
Okay.
I think I kicked that guy's face up.
So,
Oh,
so what
yeah.
Derek was,
I can't hear you guys.
talking about was E, and we lost them again. I think
Uh-oh.
Johnny's playing some jokes now.
I think Johnny's got some stuff going on. Yeah.
That's it. We're bringing Jerry on next week. I've
We're bringing
I've had
Jerry.
it up to here with that guy's shenanigans.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Oh, there he is.
Here
My
we go.
bad. I was looking up Derek. I think I kicked his face off.
Yeah. He what he meant by that comment was he wants you to
It
join
sounds like he wants Rampage
their
Santana in a
EFED.
squared circle, and he's asking for a lot of what he doesn't know too much about. You know?
That too. Yeah.
So
This
okay,
isn't
we
one of those
had two
situations where
challenges here
situations where you
tonight.
shouldn't knock it until you try it. This is one of those things where like if you never try it, then you never have to deal with the problems that it can give you in life. You know? And I could give him a lot of problems, like he won't be able to feel his toes, his knees, his ankles, his back, his neck, his fingers, his wrists, his ribs, his breathing. He won't be able to chew food by himself. You know? So, I don't think Derek wants any of this.
I don't think so either. Yeah. Never challenge Rampage Santana. So
Yeah, dude, I'm trained by like some of the best to be the greatest of all time, and I don't think this guy. I don't want him to work himself into a shoot.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. All right. I'll let you go with one, Jesse.
All right, Rampage. This week we lost a Hall of Famer in Scott Hall. What was your thoughts when you first heard the news that Scott had passed away?
It feels really unreal. That's kind of like it's like one of those guys that you thought like you never even thought about death because they just seem so alive all the time. Like you could never have like told me that like I honestly thought that I would have died before Scott Hall died. Just because like walking living legends, you never think that they can like not stop breathing and their hearts never stop beating.
Right. Yep.
And it's more it's scary. Like it sucks that Scott Hall died. Like I love Scott Hall. Like I'm a huge Scott Hall mark. All my 2K entrances it's all the fucking NWO background stage deals. It sucks,
Right.
Yeah, it's been very sad to deal with the passing of Scott Hall. So. Yeah. Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah. We're next week. We're planning on doing a small tribute show to him. So I think we're gonna do that.
When Derek says EFED world, does that mean like WWE, or is he talking about how I would beat his ass in a wrestling? If he's saying I don't understand the E, I have a couple buddies in there, so I think I understand it a lot better than like anyone that's watching this live right now would understand it.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about like you thinking that you could beat me in a wrestling ring, I've been in a wrestling ring with guys with dyed hair and no muscles. I think I'd blow through you guys.
Yeah. Well, basically, the EFED thing is he does like. What is it, like fantasy wrestling booking?
Yeah, what he does is like fantasy wrestling. They call it EFEDs. I think he was just trying to invite you into one of the groups.
Yeah.
Wait, is the EWA or whatever it was, is that an EFED thing?
It's basically one of his EFEDs that he runs.
I was just trying to work a promo on him. That's all that was. I thought he was an actual wrestler.
Yeah. Way to go, Jeremy. Ruined that one.
Are you trying to fucking kill me?
Oh, yeah. She's trying
to kill me.
She thought it was a joke.
Oh, no.
Rampage Santana doesn't drink beers, and people keep giving Rampage Santana beers. I'm gonna drive.
Oh, okay.
You don't want me to live, Janet, do you?
I was like, what's going on here?
Caitlin and Janet want Rampage Santana to die tonight.
Oh,
Not tonight, maybe tomorrow. When Caitlin Diamond takes me out for my first St. Patty's Day legally,
Legal.
I
Yeah.
probably won't be able to walk to her booking. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it to her own show the next day that I have to wrestle on.
Oh man. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Ask her how many times I'm losing now.
Well, that's why I haven't
Mm,
even match yet, so how can I possibly know?
oh,
You guys
mhm.
have to make your way to Ironheart Pro, by the way.
Yeah, I'm actually going there this weekend, so that's definitely gonna be fun. I'm
You
going to
rip
all
the
three
earring,
shows.
dude. If you rip this earring out, there would be no blood. Clearly, you know nothing about when earrings get ripped out of ears. It would just, rip.
Oh no, hmm yeah.
I'll rip that earring out of your ear and
Or
watch the blood
we'll get a
pour
Jeff
down.
Hardy your earrings or something, or Randy Orton to Jeff Hardy your earrings.
Dude, his earlobes are freaky big though. That's
Yeah,
different.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Talk. Is there a future for the Temple of Terror with the tag team of yourself and the system?
Honestly,
Is that a
I
one?
don't like the system, but I like winning. And when it comes to winning, the system's kind of good at that sometimes. I
Yeah,
think
that's
I'm there
true.
to like balance that out because I can win without cheating, and he can like get beat up really good.
Mm,
So if he gets beat up and I just tag in, beat some guy up for a little bit, I get tired and I start sweating a little bit. I'll like
mhm,
tag him back out and then let him get beat up a little bit more. Tag myself back in. Oh,
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you guys did a. They go to December Steel the Main show. You guys look like you did a pretty good job with the Golden Idol in your corners. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, Golden Idol brings out a different side of me.
Yeah, definitely. He's trained some of the best Steel the Main wrestling champions like Brandon Gore and Jay Bradley and uh, Rick McCarthy. So, yeah.
All those guys are great talents too. But I don't know if I'm trying to go that route, of
Mm.
being a scumbag doing matches. Um,
Yeah, I was surprised when you said that. I'm like, or when you originally were part of that, I was like, whoa.
he
Did
paid me really good though. Golden Idol paid me really good. I didn't do any cheating in that match. But
Yeah.
Golden Idol is really he's got a lot of money. His jacket's actually made out of 24 karat gold. His
Mm.
shoes are made out of gold too, and he carries wads of cash in his pocket. And whenever I
Yeah.
get second doubts, bam, $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Start asking questions, bam, $5,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was just wondering about that. Yeah. All right. I'll let you go, Jesse.
All right, Rampage, thank you so much for your time tonight. We appreciate it. So here's my last question for you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now in the wrestling world?
Main eventing WrestleMania, bro.
Okay.
It's a pretty simple answer, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. 5
I
years.
follow you
5
back on
years.
Instagram, Darren. So when you see me at Mania 5 years from now,
Yeah.
yo, I'm gonna be like, yo.
Mm. Yeah, if you make it to Mania in 5 years, I'm gonna be like, I met this guy at MAW, Ironheart, and all that. So
Yeah.
I knew Rampage in his rookie year. So.
You knew Rampage before they gave me whatever name I'm wrestling by in 5 years.
Oh yeah. I guess they'll probably change your name.
Yeah.
I'll make you. I don't know what name they'll have you. That would be cool
Hopefully
to.
it's not Butch or Gunther.
Yeah, I really hope that would. I hate that they're doing that to Pete Dunne. I'm like, this guy's a dominant wrestler, and they're making him a little stooge for Sheamus. So, yeah.
Or Braun Breaker. I like his OG name, the Rex Steiner name. That was
Yeah.
great. Braun Breaker, so I hate that. I don't hate it. It's just lame. Well, it's lame compared to like what he could have been going by at first.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, thanks for being on our show, Rampage. We might have to get you on again after Johnny's abrupt interruptions. So, but yeah,
We're gonna interrogate Jerry too. We
we're gonna
think he
interrogate.
You
has
can't
something to do
interrogate
with this.
Jerry. Jerry doesn't exist. You can't like interrogate someone that doesn't exist.
Yeah, make
I
believe.
He's
know the
imaginary.
magical fairyland.
I think. hmm
Maybe if you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
of him hard enough, you can see him, but you won't be able to talk to him because he'll come to you, but you can't go to Jerry.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Alrighty, well, thanks for being on our show. This has been Indie Talk with Rampage Santana, and we'll look to see him in this weekend. He's going to be at Ironheart Pro Wrestling, so definitely going to be cool to see him in action. So you guys are going
Next
there
week, Discover Pro Wrestling.
and Discover Pro Wrestling next weekend too. So
Shout out my
yeah.
boy Eric Nordstrom.
Yeah, we got a shout out right there. So yeah. Alrighty. Well, you have a nice night, Rampage.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right.